Hi guys!
Hello!
Thanks for joining us and welcome to the Mum's Makery monthly Crafternoon, and we've got a great one for you this time. I'm just going to sit and waffle for a little bit, let people get into the various videos, because we are coming to you live across both YouTube and Facebook, so hello! So, thanks for joining me again, Pixie B. Not that she had a choice.
Thank you. I love being here, really.
You're not going to make me do it again, are you? Yep.
They've noticed the donuts already.
Yeah. Crispy cremes this time.
I have my eye on one. Mean.
Opportunistic, I feel. The thing is, the donuts and the cakes always go home with her for her kids anyway. So, anyway, right. So, we're really glad to have you with us. We've got a lovely little make for you today, which is our spring lamb. There's all this stuff down here as well. So, there is a kit, or there was a kit available. I think there are still some left on our website, which you can head over and it's not under Spring Lamb Kit, it's under Crafternoon Kit, and then there's an option for whichever Crafternoon that the kit is for. And in here is everything that you're going to need to make one or two of these little spring lambs. So what we're going to do is, I unfortunately have to start the show off with something a little dire. Mm-hmm. It's there's some bad news, people. Bad news. You ready? I'm very, very, very sorry to have to announce that the Makery has had a serious leak. Serious leak. Look, it's a serious leak.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you, Sarah, for the serious leak. Okay, so basically what you're seeing us do, you're about 10-15 seconds behind what we're actually doing here. So in both of your live chats, you have a Pixie. Pixie Haley is over on YouTube, so say hi, Pixie Haley. And Sarah is one of our crew members, and she is monitoring and taking care of you all on the Facebook live feed. So if you've got any questions, please do feel free to ask them in chat. If there's anything that they can't help you with, then the message will come through to Pixie B, providing she's got her eye on her computer and not on the cake.
It's here. It's right next to me.
But so are the cakes.
Yeah, I've got to stretch for those.
You're made off with the birthday cake.
Yeah,
quick
that
enough.
Biscoff one is.
I'm going to put serious leak. I'm going to put serious leak over there. That's fab. So, okay. I also have a list of things down here, because the last time she was so engrossed in felting that she forgot to tell me what to do.
I'm prepared today.
Are you?
Yep, I'm prepared.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That had to happen at some point, mate.
That's it, I'm not coming again.
Okay. Well, apparently the pixies are striking or revolting or rebelling or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right, so what we're going to be making... you can have that one, I love.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm just going to point this one out as well. This is a little variation. Where's the springy one? There he is. So, actually, what we've got, it's a little spring chicken. Oops. Oh, I'm not getting that.
Roadkill now.
So, oh no, I have a feeling it's going to be one of those shows. So this is what we're going to be making, and I'm going to take you through each step, right through to how we do all of the coat and everything. And there was much requests to actually have the kit with the luminous pipe cleaner. because these got made because we didn't have any black ones.
They look like leg warmers.
They do. The sheeps look like they got a welly boot. Oh, they're riding me on the cakes now. So this is what we're going to be making. We're going to have a lot of fun doing it. Let me put these back up there a minute. You've got the option where you can make them either with or without the spring. So in the kit there is a little log slice and a couple of wires that we're going to turn into those springs, and then you can also just make one with legs. Okay, so as many of you know, I keep looking down here because I'm ticking stuff off my list.
I'll do the same.
Okay. As many of you know, last weekend we were on Hochanda, and it was the first time Mum's Makery has been on Hochanda, and it was an absolute blast. I loved it. There was such a really, really nice channel to work with. Everybody was so friendly, and as many of you know, the Crocus was the brand new launch for that show. It has sold out. The Hochanda channel have the Crocus until the end of this month exclusively, but it will be coming back on our website. We haven't got an exact release date yet, but it will be coming back on the website. So keep an eye on social media, keep an eye on our newsletter. Is always a good way of getting all of the info. Okay. Oh, and we are going back. We have been asked back. Yay! They clearly didn't think we were too crazy. This is my ploy, lull them into a sense of security that I'm actually quite normal. Although it was hilarious because I was trying to do the demo and they kept having to like give stock updates and stuff, so I'd only get like about 3 stabs into my tutorial. Anyway, right, so let's crack on with this spring lamb and get the first bit started. So I thought you were nicking cake then. I was like, on it.
No, just moving the little lamb so everyone can see him.
There is a PDF which I've added to the, if you go to broadcasts and events on the website and then click on the spring lamb make for today, there is now a downloadable PDF which I don't have. It's fine, it's fine. It gives you sizes and stuff. I'll find it in a minute. It's got to be kicking about here somewhere. So I will find it whilst we're on a distractionary camera, maybe something. Okay, so if you've got the kit, then you will have everything in it that you need. I am just going to empty out the contents. Oh, that was the log slice. There we go. Okay. If I can't find the PDF, it means I have to do this from memory. This could all go really, really wrong. End up with a sheep the size of King Kong.
Well, it'll be interesting.
It will, yeah. Okay, so if you've got the kit, you've got everything in here. There is a list on the website of which things are... Are you getting the PDF?
I'm trying to.
It's not on that page. Click on that.
Oh, I know that.
Talk amongst yourselves. Go up to... No. Go up. There, go broadcasts and events.
There we go.
Scroll down. That's it, the calendar on the menu.
Oh,
we were so organised. Thank you
really
for whoever
I
put
don't
the
get
link
voted
in
back.
chat. Down, click
You're
on Spring Lamb.
awesome.
March, that's April.
Oh, leave me alone. I haven't had enough coffee.
Okay, so while she gets that, we're gonna. I think the weight.
There we go, everyone. Ooh.
There you go.
Okay,
Pop
it's
it
on
down
there.
Yeah, so that gives you little patterns and sizes. I don't know why I was looking up there for the camera. But yeah, you can download that on the website, so you've got some little measurements and stuff. And Pixie Bee's going to keep that over there so that we've got a reference guide.
Oh, that would be fun.
So for those of you just joining us, I use a pocket scale, and you can get them on Amazon, eBay. Just type in pocket scale. They come in all different shapes and sizes, and they range from about £6 or £7 right up to sort of 20 odd pounds. The reason that I'm using this is that you will find that on the PDF, and also with all of the the petals and the templates and the leaves that we do weights and measures. So we're going to weigh out the wool that's going to go in the actual template, although we're not using a template today. I know.
We're going to have fun.
There is one downside to that.
Yeah.
Is that doesn't have my notes on it on how to assemble the sheep.
Oh,
So what Pixie Bee is going to do is I'm going to give her all of this, and she's going to weigh out, and she's going to weigh out whilst I get up
4 grams.
and go over there.
Go for this.
Let's have a go. If I can
There we go.
sneak
4
off.
grams. Got it.
There you go. Well, weigh it out for me as well, mate. Thank you. I had this, I had the page, and I reckon that I've put it somewhere really safe.
There we go.
And now one of the pixies hath run off with it. Oh no, I found it. There we go. Epic shot of the cakes. I found it. Okay, so you're going to be making like a sort of fat sausage type of shape. You're going to weigh out 4 grams. I keep looking up there for the camera. You're going to weigh out about 4 grams, and it's going to be about 4.5 to 5 centimeters wide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fluff, and I'm sort of going to fold it so that it's about, that's inches. This is about 5.5 wide. I don't know if you can see that, maybe 6. Obviously we're going to felt
it. 2 inches.
Yeah. And then just roll it up. I need to fold mine a bit thinner. Hang on. So I've measured mine to about 5, and then roll it up really tight. The tighter you roll this up now, the less stabbing you'll have to do. And I'm going straight in with my 38 spiral, which is sort of my medium, what I class as my medium needle. And all we're going to do is just felt down that end. There we go. Everything's rattling. Somebody pointed out earlier, how on earth was I going to do it without glue? It's because I'm going to get her to do it.
This is why I am not coming back.
But
I
you
will
love
be on
me.
strike.
I'm like your best friend.
I know,
Not anymore.
I know you are. That's the problem.
It doesn't say much for your sanity, mate, if I'm your best friend. So all we're going to do is just keep working round and working round. And you're felting to the middle of the project. You don't want to be coming out the bottom. Felting to the middle of the project. Now, one trick that you can use is you can use your finger as almost like a depth stop. So if you go, right, well, that's about where I want to felt to. So I'm going to hold my finger there, and then when your finger touches the project, you know that that's as far as you want to go. So I'm going round and round and round. Then I'm coming to each end. In fact, I'm going to brave it. I'm going to go up a needle to my 36 star, which is like really super fast.
Ooh.
You've got one over there as well.
Yeah, I think I rolled this very tight because...
You did. Yours is very tight.
It's very firm, this one.
Well, I don't have to see because I've got one that's made down there. And what we're aiming for, let me just get, I will get my little baggie of goodies, my little blue petery baggie. And you're going to want to really felt it down quite firm. Now, I mean, obviously, you can make a bigger sheep if you want. And it just takes a little bit of time. But just keep working at it. And you've got that little PDF pattern that you can print out as well. Crunch, 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 crunch. Mine is
lovely.
Mine's a bit soft. I didn't roll mine quite as tight as you did.
Surprised I managed it.
You did.
Are we rounding off the ends?
Yeah, I mean this is the sort of thing that you're looking for, is that sort of I don't know what you call this shape. Fat sausage? Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Do you want to? I'll put that there and then you can see it as well. And I said this one is where are we? About 4.5 centimetres. So at this point it is just a case of keep going, keep refining, keep felting until it's super firm and about the size that you want it. Obviously the PDF and everything is or has been drawn out to do this particular size, but you can scale it up. I might have to scale this one up. He's got a bit of a
yeah,
fat.
mine's got a bit of...
He's
a bit squishy.
Look. B cam.
Here we go.
I can't tell if it's B cam or cake cam.
Go for cake cam.
I like B cam.
Thank you.
I'm gonna make you your own graphic.
You said you were going to do that.
Seeing those cakes there, that's given me an idea.
Oh, can we needle felt some donuts?
That wasn't where I was going. But why? Why would you want to needle felt donuts when?
Because they don't add calories to you. A pound.
I put on about a stone every time I look at them. It's fine. So we're just going to keep felting. I keep looking up there. If I'm looking up here, I'm not away with the fairies. It's just that that's where the camera usually is. I blame you.
It's apparently a croquette shape.
Yeah, you
Croquette,
get
yes.
Chicken.
And potatoes.
And potatoes.
Yeah, potato croquettes.
That's the word. Thank you.
Yes.
Whoever.
There was a couple of them. Margot and Sean.
Okay.
Thank you. That now my
We
brain
would have
can
just
take a
made up
rest.
words for it anyway. It's fine. I don't actually get to just sit and hang out and felt very much.
No, we don't. This
We
is lovely.
used to do it a lot more. You know, before I had to do all the adult stuff like accounts.
Ooh, that's not nice.
And paperwork.
There we go. Kinder Egg container shape.
Yeah.
It is actually.
So what you're going to have to do is buy yourself a Kinder Egg, eat the chocolate so that you've got that middle part. It's very important that you eat the chocolate.
Oh, of course.
Oh, the sheep's done a bonk. Off onto the table. He's like, run away. There we go. So you're just going to keep going. Fortunately for me, I already have one, so I don't have to.
I will keep stabbing.
Didn't do the homework, did you?
This is the first time I've had a go at this.
It's the first time I've had a go at it as well. No, we've got some. I'm working on. Whilst we're doing this, we might as well just waffle on.
Yeah.
So we've got Christmas. Christmas in June is coming. And oh my God, the event box. Oh, we've been putting it together, haven't we?
Yes. Wait till you guys see it.
I actually think I'm in love with this event box. So we are going to be doing 2 different event boxes, but they're the same. That's an oxymoron. We're doing 2 different boxes the same. One event box will be under £20 and the other one will be over £20. And the idea is that both event boxes will have everything in it that you need to make both of the live makes regardless. And then obviously there will be the Flingo cards, the raffle tickets. Now all of that stuff will be in both boxes. The more expensive box will have extras in it, and there is an extra custom template exclusive to the kit, and there's a fluff pack as well, which again is completely unique. We haven't done this before. I'm not going to say too much, but, or rather she's done all the fluff.
Not saying anything.
That was a lot of fluff.
Yes.
But the idea is that then, you can choose what event kit suits you. But you will get both. Are we about there yet?
I'd
God,
say
I
so.
sound like my kid. Are we there yet?
I like that.
So, what was I talking about? Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, so Christmas, there will be 2 events. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we will have the Christmas event kits available next weekend. So not this weekend, but next weekend. Fingers. It depends how fast she packs them, to be fair. I mean, sometimes she's just like Dolly Daydream.
Just give me lots of coffee. Teeny pack then.
And sugar, coffee and donuts. I don't know why I'm felt in that one. That's the finished
you don't
one.
need to.
Okay, so right. Here's your spring lamb. So we've got 4 grams of core and we've made our body shape. Now we're going to use 1 gram of core and we're going to make this head shape. And where did I put my head? Oh, it's over there. Whilst Pixie Bee weighs out, you can see it's that cone type of shape. And it's around, how long is it?
2.5 centimetres.
2.5 centimetres ish. Because it's going to go on there like that. But she's weighing stuff out now. Oh, oh, you did weigh me out. Sorry.
Yes, already.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what we're going to do is, again, roll and fold, or fold and roll. And you want one side to be a bit thicker than the other side because we're going to make that cone shape. Of course, this might not work at all.
We will find out.
I think I'm making a giraffe. Oh my goodness. So I'm just going to felt that down in place for a minute. I'll sort it out in a second. So I really want to wrap this part down here tight and this part up here has more wool in it. This is not going well. I'm just saying.
How about folding over one side into the middle and then rolling it? Because then that will give you double the thickness one side.
Okay, so we're going to
Perhaps.
fold one half into the middle. So we've got a double lot of fluff over this side and then a frizzier bit this side.
And then roll it.
And if this doesn't work, blame Pixie Bee.
All I do is try to help.
So I don't know, my head's still really big. So I'm going to do it. We'll refine it.
Uh-oh.
Be calm.
Oh,
people
she's
want
not
to
going to get
watch
tired
you
of
work.
that.
I've got coffee.
Please
It's
don't
probably
laugh
cold
at
now.
her. Please.
I think I like Be Cam. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a graphic that has a little bee, and every time I go to Be Cam, I have this little bee going across.
How lovely. I shall really look forward to that.
She knows I can do it too.
I know. She can. That's the scary bit.
What was it I did to Sarah? Oh, Pixie Sue. Sue does this Scentsy thing, which is all these lovely smelly sort of waxes and stuff. And she had this competition in a group, and every time you posted a picture in her group, and see, Nikki wants a BCam graphic.
Thanks, Nikki. Love you too. What's in the coffee?
Yeah. And every time you posted in a group a picture of something Scentsy related that you were doing or that you had, you get an entry into the draw, and the more you posted, the more you got entries into the draw, which increased your chances of winning some Scentsy stuff. So anyway, it got a little bit competitive between Sarah and I. And at one point, where's my, there it is. At one point, Sarah posted this picture, and it was of her sat in her van, and she's got this Scentsy car, smelly round thing on the wall behind her. So I put it into Photoshop, and I photoshopped it out. And then reposted the picture, telling Sue that I thought foul play was afoot. Oh dear, I don't know.
Poor Sarah.
Poor Sarah. She won.
Oh.
My head is not going well, but it's okay. I'm going to this one doesn't have much frizz on it, and when you do yours, you might want to leave some frizzy bits, because if you leave some frizzy bits, it will make your life easier to attach it to the body later on.
I wish you'd said that before. I'm going to make this really smooth.
That's all right. It's fine.
So if you had a reverse needle,
I
you
do
could
have a reverse
pull the
needle.
fluff back out. If you've not left any.
It's fine.
This reminds me of a mini egg.
It's
The shape. Easter is nearly here. It is, see?
do them in little. There you go. Sheephead Easter eggs. That really sounded bad, but look, little mini Easter eggs. Do them in the shades of spring colours,
Oh, that would be nice.
and put them in a bunny. Oh, that reminds me. The bunny and the basic birdie tutorials. The basic birdie tutorial is due to be launched tomorrow, and the bunny tutorial will now definitely be coming next week. It's I don't like making excuses, but I've had a bit of a time of it trying to get them recorded, because we were having some work done, and the work got delayed, which meant that I couldn't actually film anything. So apologies for that. There is, however, on not on YouTube, on the website, if you go to the Bonnie Bunnies product page and scroll right down in the description, then there is a PDF download which shows you how to make this guy. Oh, be cam, be cam. Hello. So it shows you how to do, I mean, obviously he's flat, but the tutorial that I will be doing will be to do a bunny. Hang on, I think I might have it in here. A bunny back, and you can put the bunny back and the bunny front together and make a bigger bunny.
Yeah, start making him 3D.
Yeah.
Aww.
Somebody in the Facebook group posted, I don't know who it is, apologies if you're watching, I don't remember who posted it, but they actually did that, and then they sat him on an egg. It's like an egg warmer,
clever.
not like a chicken egg, like a Cadbury's cream egg. But the bunnies are huge. Look, they go right up to
Giant size.
185 mil high, the bunny. So, yes, so there is a PDF on how to do the front, or how to do a bunny front. Go to the product page, scroll right down to the bottom, and there's a link for it. You all
I
right?
think that's got to be.
Yeah, you there?
Kind of.
I'm gonna, here's one I made earlier on this, I think. It's just, I don't know. Right. I don't felt quite as much or as fast because I'm usually waffling. Look, it looks like I've got an owl in my head.
They like the flamingo.
They do, yeah.
It's very pretty.
The flamingo is also done with the feather template, which was one of the things that we took to Ho Chanda last weekend. Right, I think I'm about there as well. I don't actually know why I'm doing this because I've got one.
Because you don't get
I like to
chance
have a
felt.
backup
That's why you don't get
for
chance to felt.
when the gluing inevitably goes wrong. Okay, so what we're going to end up with is, it's getting there. What's next on my bit? So you've got your head and you've got your body, and it's going to go together a bit like that. Let me just have a quick read. I'll put you on B cam so you can watch B felt while I read.
Isn't that lovely?
The joys of making notes. Right, so
Must I have it?
how are you getting on? Yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
I think I'm there.
All right, so what we're going to make now, we're going to make the legs, and in order to make the legs you need a 6-inch bit of pipe cleaner.
Okay.
Do you need my rule?
Nope. I can guess.
It's about half, isn't it? It's got to be.
Yeah, 'cause these are 12
Yeah.
inches long. So
Half your pipe cleaner.
half a pipe cleaner. Does it need to be snipped?
Yes, because well, unless
Okay.
you want him to have one really, really big leg.
Well, you never know.
Stop round in circles. Right, let me put the overhead camera back there a minute. Right, so what you've got is you will cut your pipe cleaner in half, like voila. And then what you're going to do is sort of find your middle, and then fold these ends back to the middle like that, and back to the middle like that, and then just very lightly give it a couple of twists. So you've got your little bit like that. And you're going to do it twice. So find your middle of your half and then fold back, fold back, and then give them a couple of little twists and a couple of little twists. So very, very lightly twisted, and you're going to want them to be the same size, otherwise your sheep will end up on the wonk. And we don't want a wonky
like
sheep.
fun.
So let me get that one. Oh, there we go. So if you can see, what we do is we attach the legs like that. So you're going to turn back. So there's the middle. You're going to turn back about, I reckon it's 10 mil. Turn back 10 mil. Turn back 10 mil. And then what we will do is prep both of those legs. I like to loop it over my finger, so then you've got, you know, space between your legs. Oh, that's inches. So I'm going to fold that 10 mil. Come back and fold the other side back 10 mil. Oops. And then bend it round my finger. And there you've got your two little pairs of legs. There. So that's that prepped now. Pop those to one side. If you've got the kit as well, you've got some little eyeballs and everything in there. It's all in there. I've lost, oh, there it is. Okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to make his ears. And again, the ears, about 0.1 gram per ear. This bit is about 20 mil or 2 centimeters, and then you want to give yourself about another 10 mil of fluff just stuck out the bottom, and that's what we're going to use to attach it to his head, basically.
There we go.
Thank you. I'll only make one, so you can have that fluff.
Thank you. You'll have a wonky sheep.
You know, I've got 2 ears.
I haven't yet.
There's, put it the right way. So you can see I've got about 20 mil of ear and then about 10 mil of frizz. Okay. And this is using 0.1 gram of wool.
That's
I
it.
think it was.
Yep, 0.1.
And there's no real exact science to this. If you've got a template, you know, you can use the little tippy bit of a point of something to make yourself an ear. But as this is going to be freehand, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my ear and I'm just going to fold and fold and just, there's my 20 mil, there's my little 10 mil bit of frizz. Just start by bringing that into the centre, and all I'm going to do is work in this 20 mil. I'm going to leave this bit of frizz. I've got black, there we go, black fibre in there. So, and I'm just folding it Light needle. You really, really want a light needle. Don't drive into your mat. I'm using probably just the first couple of barbs. And then bring all of this fluff over and just bring it over, and then you've got a nice sort of little nub of wool, and it's not much of a shape at the moment, but concentrate on that tip and that will give you a little sort of rounded bit. And then felt, I'm going to go up a needle to my 38 spiral, so a little bit faster felting. And what you're basically trying to do is just make a little ear shape. Don't worry about this bit down here too much, because we can always take that off a little bit and create sort of a nice sort of flat ear. Now you're going to need to felt this quite firmly if you want to get that shape, because what we're going to do is felt it, and then when it's felted we're going to sort of pinch it together, and you can see you get that little crease in the ear. But to do that you're going to need quite a firm flat felt. So what I would do is, you can work your ears in tandem, so as you're making one you're making another, and then you can keep your sort of sizes and shapes consistent. So first barb on the needle, not driving through into the mat, and then if you want a slightly more pointier ear, just pinch and make it a little pointier. And then when you've got a nice sort of flat felt, pinch it in half. You can probably see that a lot better now. And you get that little sort of curved ear bit, and then hold it on its side and just felt across, and then that will hold that pinch in place. Felt the other side as well. There. So there's one ear. You're going to make two whilst I chat.
I'm making the second one.
Fast felt fingers of fury. Okay, so whilst she's making, I still keep looking up there for the camera. Don't look at the light. So whilst you guys are making your parts, I know I'm sort of steaming through it a little bit. B is not winning, Nikki. I already have all of my bits. I did the homework, sort of. So as I mentioned before, here are the crocuses. I'll do some stuff that's on set whilst you're...
They are absolutely beautiful.
They are really nice. This project was an absolute pleasure to do, and there's a lovely sort of hour-and-a-half tutorial that goes along with it, obviously. And it's just been, I'm going to put my coffee down there, it keeps getting in the way. And the kit comes with all 11 colours, and that's the sort of spray that you can make. Obviously you can put them in pots and arrangements and all kinds of things. So that will be coming back on the website in the not too distant future. So look out on social media. But I'm going to do some stuff that's behind me now. This is, where are we? I get the right button. Nope, wrong button. That one. This is our sort of, this was made by Helen. It started off being a sponsored make last year, and it just kept growing and growing. What we ended up doing was Helen took the entire year to make Shy Hair, and there's so much in there, including at least 2 new templates that are coming this year. Just saying. She didn't know that.
I'll start looking more.
So yeah, it's an absolutely gorgeous piece. So much work went into it. But we do also have our other sponsored make, which was for our spring fair. Now, sponsored makes are, we sponsor somebody to make something, so they come up with an idea, we give them all of the materials to make their vision of the project, and then generally I nick it. This is the shelf of dibsies, apparently. Because I've still got, this is the original spring lamb, which was made
Just gorgeous.
by Naomi. Oh, he looks like he's going after the cake. And this was the sponsored make for the spring fair back last year. And it was just absolutely such a lovely, lovely make. And this make was the inspiration for this particular Crafternoon. The sponsored make for the spring fair, I don't think I can get it down. Oh no, I've got it.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't want to just pull it around too much. Is Daisy Duck. And Daisy Duck was done by Sally Newman, who also did the owl that you can see behind me as well, which I will get down in just a minute. But just look at that. I mean, how it's spring. Every element of this just screams spring. And look, there's a little snail behind there as well. Such a lovely make. Snowdrops, daffodils, the duck, there's a little daisy on a hat. You know, there's tulips. It's just such an absolutely inspired make. So thank you for that, Sally. You're not getting it back. And Daisy Duck led to a rather interesting conversation with Sally, which was when I rang her up and I went, I'm going on Hochanda and we're doing feathers. Can you make me something with feathers?
As you do.
So she did. And this is Professor Theosaurus.
Love that.
And look at that. I think there's 140 something leaves, not leaves, feathers.
Wow.
And these were also made using the pointy feather template, but they were made using sort of the bottom end of the feather rather than the pointy end of the feather. And hurrah! He does a hurrah. Look, hurrah!
It's lovely.
So look, he's just absolutely brilliant. I love him so much, and I think I have to return him. Boo.
That's a shame.
Well, I will return him if she doesn't run off with it, because I think half the time, you look like that, Mrs. Half the time I turn around and go, "Where's this gone?" And she's got it.
I haven't.
Oh, the fix.
I haven't. Unless it's cake, I might want
Unless
for
it's
that.
cake, yeah. Right, let me just make sure that there we go, my thing's back. So let's return back to our little make and start doing assembly, because the all important bit is that lovely kind of coat that we're going to be making and covering. So you've got all of your bits. It's like an IKEA sheep.
Now you have to put
Some
it
assembly
together.
required. So what you're going to do to add your legs, which order should we have? The head first and then the legs? That's probably a good idea, isn't it? I'm going to use my head. No, I'm not, because I can't find it. So, there we go. Okay, so mine isn't quite as firmly felted as I would like, but I chat, so. Position your sheep head like thus, and I'll get this one in so you can see. And I mean, you can have head up, you can have head down, however you want. So with my fluffy stuff, I'm going to pull this all out.
I've had to pull some fluff out of the back of my sheep's head.
And then pop that on there, hold it in place, and just a few initial tacking stabs. He's looking very, what's the word I'm looking for? Because the word that I want to use is not appropriate. Because if I say the word, his head's looking very erect, Sarah's going to never let me live it down.
No, she won't.
No.
And now you've said it.
And
You've had it now.
Anyway, just assemble. It's like that film, isn't it? Sheeps assemble. There. And just felt it in place, felt it down until you get the sort of placement that you want for your sheep head. I wanted mine to look a little bit. Is that my? Oh, that's. No wonder that felt a bit squidgy. Hang on, let me just pull his head off. Right, let's put that down there. And we'll do it again.
That's the nice thing. If it doesn't work, rip it off, start again.
That's it, exactly. You know, if you use lighter needles as well, then you are likely to, you know, you haven't felted it so hard that it's not, you know, reversible in some way. So I'm just going to finish attaching my head. Like so. I'm going to pop you on the B cam a minute because I need to do this on my phone real quick. Hang on, where are we? There we go. There we go. Right. Because I just heard somebody knocking at the door, so I just needed to tell Pete that there's somebody at the door. It's when the postman knocks and I'm in the middle of tutorialing, and sometimes in my tutorials you'll see that there's a very distinct camera change. And it's because usually what happens is I'm sat over there and somebody will knock at the door and they'll knock so loud I go, "Wah!" And all the project goes up in the air, and then I've got to completely reset it. Is your head on?
I think so.
This one definitely just wants to look up.
Moon gazing.
A moon gazing sheep. So I am using, you know, I'm using a really good sort of driving action with this. Oh no, that's the B cam. Sorry, B
cam. Thanks.
So I am using a really good driving action, driving all of those fibres down using the full length of my needle. There. Okay, so I'm gonna declare that.
Yeah, I don't think his head's gonna come off, so
It's
that's good.
Oh, hang on,
We like that.
We're
happy with that.
So the next thing that we will do is we're going to add his legs, and then we can add his ears. And to add his legs, you're just going to need a little bit more fluff. Thank you very much. And there's no real weight and measure to this, but I'm just going to stack my fibres a little bit. Decide where you want your legs, obviously front and back. If you put them on the sides, it just look weird. Hold it in place, a little bit like that. Get your needle, tacking stab either side of the wires.
I'm very glad we're not gluing these on.
You know me, I'm a glue avoider. And then just felt it down nice and firmly. And if you need to add a little bit more, just add a little bit more fluff. I'll try and stay in the middle of the screen. And there. And obviously take your time, make sure you can glue your legs. I'm not gluing my legs.
I don't blame you.
You'd have to save me from the carnage of me with legs stuck to my head.
I'm sure everyone would find that
I don't
really
know
amusing.
what it I honestly don't know what it is about me and glue. I am a sensible, articulate, skilled woman. Give me glue and I'm like a toddler with crayon. I don't know what it is. I ended up with an eyeball stuck to my lip. I know.
How did I miss
it's
that?
Not intentional. And I think it was, what was I doing? Oh, it was the horse. When we did the horse in the spring fair. And I'm going to do exactly the same procedure now, but for the back legs. And basically, no, I'm all right, thanks, mate. The horse template, which also will probably be coming back. We don't know exactly when yet, but
Watch this space.
I was about to put his legs on backwards.
Well, at least with the pipe cleaners, you can just
It
bend them
looked like
the other
a push me
way.
pull you. So, the horse has one eye. How bad could it be? And whenever I'm gluing anything, I've got to set myself up really well, because I have to mentally go through the process. And the process was, I've got my eye hole, and so it's like, right, I've got the eyeball in my mouth ready, because I've only got 2 pairs of hands. So the plan was glue top off, dot of glue, glue top back on, eye out, eye in. That was the process. How simple could that be?
Wrong?
Yeah, what actually happened was I went, okay, glue top off, at which point the glue started oozing. So I panicked, and I've gone like that with the glue, then I've gone like that with the eyeball, touched the glue, and then gone, I need to put the top back on because now it's starting to go down my hand, put the eyeball back in my mouth, put the glue top on, went to take it out of my mouth, and had this eyeball super glued to my mouth. It's bad. It is super glue. Yeah. It's glue carnage is what it is. And I know that's the reason why at least about a dozen people tune in. It's just to watch me get myself stuck to something irreversibly. This is why I have like a litre bottle of acetone.
Just in case.
Just in case. Right, I think I've got my legs. I don't know what happened, but my legs are not even.
No, mine don't look even as well.
It'll be fine.
But it stands, so that's a win.
My sheep's just, he's not doing well.
Mine stands.
I need more fluff.
Here we go.
Thank you. It'll be fine because he'll be on a spring. But
Ooh.
that's what the wires are for in your kit. There's I think we're using 20 gauge wires.
Mm-hmm. We certainly are.
I don't know how the leg issue happened. Just
You got distracted by glue.
The trauma of what's to come. It'll be fine. I'll adjust.
I think we've got lots of
he's
people
definitely
making sheep
he's
with
definitely
us.
not a stable sheep. It'll be fine. It'd be like it'd be like, you know, those things on springs at parks, and you sit on them and they rock back and forth, and there's always that one dodgy one that just goes
that just goes mad.
That'll be mine.
Oh bless. It'll be fine.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is your legs will be more even than mine. Is we're going to put on his little ears like that.
It's going to get cute.
This is where it's going to get cute. And it's more like a donkey.
I love it.
Change of plan, people. We're going to make a donkey. Fine. So decide where you want your ears and then lightly tack one in place. And then place the other one and lightly tack that one in place. How are we doing on time?
We've been doing this for an hour.
We have. I feel that today's Crafternoon may be slightly extended.
Oh, I'm sure they won't mind.
But we'll get it done. And once you're happy, it looks like a donkey. It's fine.
Mine has one very long hair.
It
looks more like a bunny hair. Uh-oh.
It's
Pull
not.
it off.
It's got a bag.
Make it smaller.
It's fine. Oh, there will be a show and share post going in our Facebook group. If you aren't a member of our Facebook group, do go over to Facebook. That's facebook.com/groups/mumsmakery. And Pixie Haley will be putting up a show and share post. So when you're less wonky legged and better sized ear sheep that don't look like horses and rabbits are made, you can post a picture in that thread, and then I get to come back and have a look at them.
No, lovely.
So, moving swiftly, I've just flattened him. Oh, good grief. But this is what the Crafternoons are supposed to be for. They're just a hangout and a laugh and
fun.
Yes, exactly. Eyeballs.
Oh no.
To make your eyeballs, well, if you've got the kit, you've got eyeballs in your kit, and they've got little wires on the back. And what I'm going to do, is just make a couple of holes where I want his eyeballs to be, and you can see. Oh no, I'm on the overhead camera. Let me put them on the front camera. It's just make a couple of indentations as to where. I'm going to get the really nice one that wasn't made under duress. So that's why he's got big ears. You see, they're supposed to be flopsy. There. Okay. So, and the eyeballs will go a bit more on the side apparently. I don't want to glue it.
Did you know sheep have rectangular pupils, so they have a better field of vision, so things don't eat them? I found that out yesterday.
But you eat them.
Yeah, but I don't catch the thing first.
Moving on. My sheep just looks, oh, it doesn't matter. He looks awesome.
Oops. I think mine's been at my coffee.
It's been at the gin. I don't want to glue eyeballs in. I just don't.
Well, it has 4 legs, ears, and it's stood up. I'm happy with that.
Do you want... Right, hang on.
What about a Sharpie marker instead of... Would that be safer?
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I got some greaseproof paper.
Oh good, I don't have any eyes today.
Hold on. You're going to have to do a felted one.
Oh no.
Have you not got any eyeballs?
Nope.
Oh.
That's absolutely fine. That's what
I think
this is
that,
for.
you know, in being, you know, my best friend, you know, I think I should sacrifice my gluing of eyeballs so that you can have eyeballs.
It's fine. I will take little tiny tufts and I should try and make some.
Well, I tell you what, you have one and I'll have one. If I'm
One eye
going
cheap.
down, you're coming with me.
One eye cheap.
Look on the bright side. At least we're not going to end up glued to each other again.
Well, you never know.
Well, there's that. I've lost my... see, this is the trauma of glue. Now it's all going completely haywire. I'm gonna chop. I'm gonna put you on the overhead camera so you haven't got to watch this. Okay, so I'm gonna chop a bit of the back of my eyeball off, because in my head that makes it better. And I don't know why I think that, which probably means it's a really bad idea. So I'm going to get a good hole. And I'm going to check that my eyeball will go in the hole. No, it will not. And my tweezers won't hold the eyeball because it's round. Okay.
It's all fine.
Have you even got any glue over there?
No. I'm not that daft. I'm using felt.
What? Oh, that's cheating. Right. What I'm going to do... Oh, no, that's not the top. That's the top.
It just shows everyone if you haven't got eyeballs.
Is I'm just going to... That's it. That's all I'm going to do. No, get the top back on. Right. There. I'm really sorry if that was not on camera. He's got one eye. He looks like a one-eyed donkey now. Oh, don't touch it.
No, whatever you do, don't touch it.
I'll do the other one. So I'm just going to chop. Do you want to demo that?
No? Would you like it to demo?
B-cam.
I'm just adding fluff. That's it.
It's a really bad angle. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go back to... Oh, God, I thought I stuck my finger to it.
See, everyone just wants to watch you with the glue.
The pixies take bets. They actually bet
Let
fudge.
me guess. What you're going to glue yourself to next?
They were... I don't know what they were betting on the other day. Right, all I'm going to do is... Oh, God, come here. I'm going to put the eyeball in the socket. And then I'm going to get my glue. And I'm just going to put a bit of glue behind the eyeball. Really... Oh, God, that'll do. If his eyeball falls out, I apologise. But I just... the tongue has to poke out. And I have got glue on my finger. I can feel it.
Oh no, don't touch anything. Hold your finger in the air.
It's fine. He looks more... It was more traumatic for me, May. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Okay,
Cute
so
eyes.
basically, Pixie B has just felted eyes on.
Yeah.
Mine sat down. Look, he's having a rest.
Oh, bless.
It's because I flattened his legs. Okay, I've got to let that dry for just a minute. So while we do that, we'll make our spring. And for that, you're going to need one of the wires. These are 20 gauge wires, so they're quite sturdy.
It is.
And then basically oh, that's not going to be good. You just want something to wind.
It's a pen or?
Yeah, a big pen or you know, you could. It depends how big you want your springy thing to be. So what I do is you want to leave yourself a bit, and we will chop this down, but leave yourself a good bit. Find
so
yourself
what, 3 centimetres you've left.
Yeah, find yourself something to wrap around, and you want something that either tapers slightly or that is very straight. You don't, which is probably your only 2 options, but I don't know. I'm still trying to get over the trauma of the glue. So you just wind around a few times and then leave yourself another good end, because this end's going to get glued in the sheep.
Now, do the ends have to face the same way?
Not at the moment.
No, okay.
Well, no, because one's going to point up and one's going to point down.
That's absolutely fine then, that's
You
good.
know how I said use something that's tapered or straight? I picked the one
Do you want
thing that has
that
a bump
isn't?
in it. It's fine. I knew it was going to be like this today. I just knew it. Oh, now my thing's coming off.
That's okay. Unscrew it and it should slide off the end.
You know, it's not unscrewing, mate. It's removing the... this is fine.
Would you like mine?
Thank you. Here's one I made earlier.
Mine will go on a spring a little bit later.
What, there's
Mine
2...
can be on a spring later on.
Oh, no, it's all right. I
Mine's
got
just
it.
going to be a
I
stand
got it.
up
No,
one.
no, I got it. I got it.
Oh,
there you
thank
go.
you. I can have mine back.
Mental note to self. Don't use that. Okay. I take my paper off now. Okay, so if you've got the kit, you've also got a little log slide. I really apologise for this, people. We were so planned out for this. What I'm going to do now with the spring is we want one of these ends to point up and one of these ends to point down. So I'm just going to hold it with my pliers, and then I'm just going to make a bend up, and then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other end and make a bend down. So what you've ended up with is something that looks like that.
We have a question.
Yes.
Are these sheep's going to have a tail?
Are these, if you want to put a tail on, absolutely. Mine probably not. I could use my spare ear and make a tail.
You could do, yes, yeah. I mean, we haven't put it on the PDF, I don't think.
We haven't, no.
But I'm sure if they wanted to,
But
it's
yes.
going to be about the same size as the ear.
Yes. You could absolutely just make a little, just roll.
Yeah.
Little roll and stab. Do you want my pliers, mate?
Would you like to do it for me?
I will
if you
do it
that,
for
just
you.
say thank you. Mine will have a little tail then.
See, give me a soldering iron, microelectrode. Fine. Give
Yeah.
me glue. No, you don't need the pliers. You need the spring, don't you? There you go.
I do.
God. Right. So back to the log slice. I mean, I would use a pin drill, but you can use an awl or whatever, and you just want to get yourself a nice deep sort of hole, really.
That's one thing I don't have in my felting kit, is a pin drill.
I've got one over there.
Yeah, I've got one at home.
Little hand drill. I've got a Dremel as well, but you can do it with an awl. It does take a bit of welly, and then you just want to check it that your spring will fit in there. Now, what I will do is that hole is not very deep. It doesn't need to be very deep, but we don't want this bit on our spring. So what I'm going to do is just eyeball it. So I'm not going to eyeball it. I'm going to take a measurement. Measure twice, cut once. So it's about 10 mil. So the hole in my log is about 10 mil. And so I need to cut this bit 10 mil or less. So that will kind of go in there, like so.
Just watch out for flying wires when you do that.
Yeah.
Be careful.
I'm gonna declare eyeballs glued. Now, I would probably do the body fluff and glue it into this last. So whilst you guys are sort of making springs and stuff, I will do my final bit of waffle, I think. So I'm trying to decide what. Pups, that was it. That's what we need to talk about, the pups. In group, in our Facebook group, we have monthly pups, pups are pickup projects. And they are very, very quick, very little makes, and they're little inspirational makes. The theme changes every month, and for everybody who joins in, there is a random prize draw. So you do get to potentially have a little something if you enter. But the idea is that it's just a bunch of fun makes. Now, last month's pup was luck. The theme was luck. This month's theme is pond life.
Oh,
and
they are amazing.
Those are the entries, or those are the pups that have been made so far.
That is fabulous.
And they are absolutely amazing. We've got a heron. There's some lily pads going on. There's dragonflies. It's just absolutely brilliant. Now, for those of you who know me, then every month I make a certain somebody make me a pup in the theme of Boop, and this is Booperfish. Booperfish. And Boop is Sarah's budgie, and she had to make a pond life themed, budgie themed.
That's adorable.
Mashup. I did try to convince her to make a mer budgie or a mer boop or something, but
Sounds
we got
good.
a Booperfish, and all I've done is he's just dangling on a bit of cotton from this stick, and this over here is the succulent, which is a make it with using the snowdrop leaf. Booperfish, which I'm going to now put back down there. You watch, he'll fall off now.
No, it will be fine. There we go. My sheep has a tail.
There
we go. I've given mine a little tail.
Oh, mine hasn't got a
just
tail.
thought it.
It's fine.
No.
Going back very quickly to Hochanda, I just want to say thank you for Sally, because obviously she brought Professor Theosaurus down for me to take on the show. However, the picture what flashed up earlier, because it was the wrong one, I did get given an event bag for my show on Hochanda, which contained I got an Oscar and it says best Hochanda crafter, and it's got the date on the back. But check this out, look. Mum's Makery, scene 1, take 1, roll, cheese and ham, sound loud and mad.
And it works as well.
And it works as well.
Fab.
That's absolutely fab. So I wanted to just sort of shout that out because that was just brilliant. Thank you. I did also have a party hat and some party horns and things as well, which was brilliant. Right, so home stretch. Let me just make sure that there's nothing else. Oh, there is another thing that I do have to quickly mention, which is the Original Needle Felting Festival. It is next weekend. It's on the Saturday and the Sunday. It's hosted by the Original Needle Felting UK group, run by the lovely Sarah Brown. So Mum's Makery will be kicking things off at about 10 o'clock, I think we are. I'm not sure, I don't remember. But we will be making fluffs. And for those of you who don't know, fluffs are funny, unidentified...
Funny little unidentified
fluffy
fellows,
that's the one.
something like that. I don't know.
Fluffy little unidentified. No, funny little. No. Oh my God, I can't even spell now.
Yeah, funny little.
They're funny. They're little. They're unidentified. They're fluffy, and they're fellows. Arrange that so that it reads fluffs.
And yes, you're kicking them off over on the Original Needle Felting UK.
Fantastic. And just a quick little recap, we do have our next Crafternoon is April the 17th, apparently. I did not know that. I know that now. The theme for the next one is
two-toning.
Two-toning. We did roses back in January, and what we ended up with was a lot of people asking about like two-toning and stuff like that. So we are going to do a dedicated Crafternoon just on two-toning petals and leaves, you know, blending different colours and all that kind of stuff. So tune into the next one, which is in April. Right, so let's crack on and finish up our little sheep.
Okay, lots more fluff.
To get this sort of texture, let me just grab a coffee. I've eaten fluff. So what we're going to do is you're going to take some more of your wool and you're going to draft out a piece. Now I'm going to show you just on the side. You can start pretty much anywhere. He's got like a piggy snout now.
It looks like a bat with the big ears. Bat sheep. You need to give it wings.
Bat sheep.
Well,
so
we've had spider sheep, haven't we?
Fluffy Spider-Man, that was Nikki.
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of fluff and just roll it up like so. And here's where the magic happens, assuming it's all going to go well. Anchor in your fluffy, you've got a really long bit. No, you need a bit.
But I spin,
not half a sheep.
I spin, so
She's
it's
got a bit that's
to...
like this long. But you're not spinning.
But I might be able to make lots of loops. I'm going to have a go. What could possibly go wrong?
What could go wrong? Shall I put B-cam on? If it goes wrong, B-cam's going on. I'm just saying. So what you do is you anchor your piece of fluff.
Anywhere?
And you twiddle. Twiddle, 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 twiddle. And then roll it. And when you roll it, you can see that it's, hang on, hold it a bit further down. When you roll it, it goes like that. And I don't know what the terminology is for that, but that's what it does. And then a little stab, hold it in place. Then get your next bit, twiddle, 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 twiddle. Twiddle, twiddle, hang on. And put down your next bit. And this is somewhat of a laborious process, but you can see how you're getting those little knots. Twiddle, twiddle, twiddle.
That was so pretty.
It is. And just pop them close together. My twiddling's not going well today. Mind you, I don't think a few things are going well today. And when you place your little twiddle, That's what they're going to be called now, twiddles. When you place them down, try to sort of make them a bit random. As you can see, I started in a line, but now I'm just going to put them a bit randomly. And once you've got an end that you can't really work with anymore, just felt a little bit of it down in, and then if need be, just chop off that. So that's how you start making those little sheepy bumps. I'll do it once more for you.
Gives the sheep curly fur.
Yeah. So I'm going to pull off probably a piece that's around the staple length of the fibres. Give it a good roll. And then anchor. Good anchor on the end. And then just roll. And you can see that you get that really lovely little curlies. And then place them. And you cover your sheep like that. Then, when you, once you've covered your entire sheep, which I don't have time to do, obviously, get your awl, and in the middle, in the bottom, let's put the overhead, like so. Give yourself a good hole to work with. And yeah, that'll fit up in there quite nicely. Glue. Oh, be brave. It'll be fine. Top off, glue, put in, done. Right, top off. No.
I love that.
I think there's glue in there. Put that in there. No, it's going to drip. It's fine.
Put the lid on quick.
So get your little sheep and glue in. I really hope that was on camera because I was paying more attention to what. And then he should fit. My legs I think my legs are too long, but you can spread out the spring. I don't want to touch the glue. Oh no, there we go. There, and then I'm not going to glue mine in, but you just pop it in the bottom with a bit of glue. Obviously you'll glue the spring into the log. I'm not going to do that. It looks so bad.
I think it's okay.
Yours is all right. Mine just looks traumatized, but we're going to finish. We're going to finish up making our little cozy. So please don't forget that there is a show and share post. So take your time finishing your sheeps, and
They will look like this.
there's one that we prepared earlier. I'm going to take my traumatized
They are
back
beautiful.
sheep. Thanks, mate. So,
If it wants to be a bat, make it a bat.
but that is just a really nice way to create that effect, and you can make those sort of little twiddly curls really, really tight, and you just cover the sheep. Then obviously with
They
that
just
as
need
well,
a little face.
give him a little face. There's a little pattern on the PDF as well, and when you do the line for his mouth, I will do that very, very
It
quickly.
looks like a Y.
Yeah, to get that, I'll just demonstrate on his side, because demonstrating on his actual face will just be a bit fiddly. Roll it into a really sort of tight little roll, and then you're gonna...
You made a very fine thread with it.
Yeah. Anchor it, and then like what you did to make the sheep, sort of twiddles, roll your fibre and then felt along that line. And what that will do is that will give you a really nice straight line. You don't want to over roll it so that your line ends up getting those loops in, but you just want to roll it and make it really nice. And then just follow the pattern on the PDF for the little face shape
that gives them a mouth as well.
Yeah, little nose and little mouth. So that is the spring lamb. I'm not stuck to anything, so hurrah! So that's about it. Do come and share pics of your makes in our Facebook group with the show and share. And if you're not already, please do head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our channel, because we've got lots of new content coming on there all the time. I think that is about it. We survived another one.
We have. Everything's been marked off the list.
Yeah. So. Okay. Well, I've done everything all right.
I know.
Thank you.
Very impressed.
So thank you so much for spending your time with us this afternoon. So from Pixie Bee, from me and all the Makery Pixies and crew, we wish you all a very crafty day.